Okay, so here we are in our art shed. I have my art glasses on, and I'm here in the shed trying to show you some of my stuff. So let's turn the camera around. Hold on to your britches. Okay, here we go. Hello. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've done lately. It's just bisque fired now, so I have to do a lot more with it, actually, with the glazes and all that kind of stuff. So you'll probably see some of the glazes I'll do later on. You know, it's just raining again. Sorry I haven't done a vlog in a while. I've been kind of busy with a new job. Also, yeah, it's tax day, and my mom's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Mom. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have this little workshop. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And yeah, for my dad and Mom actually helped me get this together. And it's a little messy right now, but boy, it's sure productive. I've done a lot of stuff. There's boxes of bisque I need to, again, fire and put glazes on. Now, I have some things that I have glazed, fired. It's some of the first stuff I've ever done, so, but it's come out really nice. I can show you some of those maybe later, but some of the stuff that I've bisque fired and stuff here is right behind me. Things like of this nature here. This is a nice beautiful candle holder with some holes, and that's going to be just a beautiful piece here. So that's going to be a nice glowy thing. I'm thinking of painting orange on the inside, maybe do a dark color on the outside, like the black. I have some really nice Shino blacks that I could do this with. Also a beautiful bowl with a nice deep foot, Japanese kind of style. You know, it's one of those bowls you can hold in your hands very nicely, and it's got a nice interior of it. This is hand thrown on my wheel that you kind of see in a flash of. I didn't really want to show you, you know, hang in there with that shot, because again, you can see the mess that's in the shed. But I have shelves and shelves of stuff, as you've seen earlier. I really like this bowl here, and you can tell it's not cracked by just kind of tapping. And again, this went through a bisque fire. This is not clay. I do have some greenware in here, but I don't know if I want to hold it up. Maybe I can. This is greenware, hasn't been fired yet. This is a small vase that I hand thrown not too long ago. This is really one of my favorite ones here. Again, it's not too big, you know. It's just a small bud vase, but I really like the bud vase. It's nice and light. It's got a little bit of a heavy bottom. I just kind of prefer that, so it'll sit upright mostly and hold the flowers if you want to do a big bouquet. So that one. And greenware again. This is a planter, has a hole in the bottom because you have to put water in it, and you want the water to come through the hole. So you put a little hole, and a little tool that drills through that, puts a hole in it, and lets you plant in there. Now we have to bisque fire this first. You can fire it all the way through, but you know, it probably, you know, look fine with some underglaze. So I could show you, go over some of the glazes I use later on. I have my emblem on the bottom there, and you can see the emblem. It's like that J and L. Anyways, that's what I like to do. Y. Kind of all mixed together. I use this to stamp into my clay. So when I'm done with a piece, I just kind of push it in there, kind of wiggle it around, and then pull it out, and then it leaves this mark on the clay on the bottom. kinds of different things, lids, you know, little lids on things. It's like a little gravy cup. The handle, again, bisque fired, has not, this is not greenware, this has been bisque fired, so I know it's going to be okay after the glaze, should be fine. Again, it has my little emblem on the bottom. I like having my emblems because everybody can recognize my work. So actually it goes like this way. That's my emblem, and that's what I like on the bottom or around on my pottery. It's LGY, believe it or not. So we'll have to fire that one someday. I just have all kinds of things. Here's another one. I'm probably boring everyone. This is hand thrown again. I put a little wheel on it with a, I think I used like a beer cap and rolled it with a nail in it and just rolled it around. Just gave it this design. That's really cool design on it. And it's kind of a very lightweight and kind of a heavy bottom. This one dried before I got my stamp on it, so now I probably have to use an underglaze pencil and just put the underglaze, use an underglaze. I have them in the house. It looks like a big pencil, and you just draw your J and my little thing, you know, make your name on the bottom with that, an underglaze pencil. Another Japanese style bowl. Hopefully this will come out nice. I got my stamp on that, and I really enjoyed throwing this one. Nice interior. That's a nice bowl. It fits right in your hands, and it's one of those hand warmer bowls. It's just wonderful. This is going to be nice when it's done. I want a different color inside, and I want a darker color on the outside. I think I'm going to use like a Shino black on the outside. I'm going to give it a Shino black bluish color. I have my reduction fire, so I actually got my camera stuck right on top of the kiln that I use, and I fire with reduction, which is fire, real fire. It's not oxidation. I use gas propane tanks, and then you get some really cool stuff. And like I said, I'll show you some of my glazes later. This one's been fired, but again, this is underglaze, and it's been bisque fired with underglaze, and then I'll put a clear glaze on it and fire it to cone 5 or 6 like the rest of them. But this one's painted with this clay. It's kind of like a slip clay, or whatever you call underglaze clay paint. So it's got a pigment to it. So I paint the white. I'm going to start doing this a lot more on my pottery, probably on the bottoms and what have you. Because it's not like a glaze. It won't stick to the shelf. It's just a clay, a colored clay. It might discolor the shelf a little out, I'm not sure, but I can put some little stands under there or whatever. And this will be really fun to play around with, this underglaze type of material. So once this is, I'll put a clear coat on it, glaze. I could put more color if I wanted to, and then I just fire it in the kiln at cone 5 or 6, and it should come out just gorgeous. Then I've been playing around with these bears. I'm not sure if I like them or not. The one I glazed is kind of boring, but these are kind of cool. This is supposed to be like a candle holder. Put the candle in here like a tea candle, and it sits up right like that, and reflects off the bear. Now I'm going to try, it's like a stream. The bear is looking for a fish or a trout. So I'm going to try a different color with this and keep testing it until I get it right. And hopefully my bear will be much more, you know, it's just boring, the last one. I'll show it to you later on maybe, but another video. But this is just going to have to be an experiment till I get it right. And then after that, maybe I'll start seeing if these are going to go on Etsy or not. I don't know for sure. Anyways, probably boring you. I mean, this is another little jewelry thing. On it just goes right on top. It's really cool. I've got tons of stuff that I make. This is hand thrown again on the wheel. It's got my name on the bottom. It's going to be coming out of the kiln sometime soon, hopefully. But this is a really neat thing if you've got jewelry, or you know, just to store any kind of little things out. It wouldn't fit a ring or anything, but like necklaces, You can pour out, you know, a little necklace or something, put a little lid on it, or, you know, any kind of things that you want to throw in there. I don't know. It's a trinket type of box. That's what it is. Or spices, I don't know. So anyways, that's about it. And the puppies are in the video. Actually, I filmed the puppies a while ago. So it was like, what, 6 or 7 days ago. So they're in the video. Here they are now.